Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In previous video we have drawn the front view of this object, right? Now in this video we will draw the top view of the object. So if you are following my videos, then I suggest you first or try to draw this problem by yourself. Once you completed your drawing, then you can continue with this video and compare your results. So let's start. So first step for drawing any view is first let's make a rectangle having the dimension length and breadth. So maximum length of this object is 108 and maximum breadth of this object is 64 millimeters. So let's first draw the rectangle of 108 by 64. Length we can project from the front view itself. So let's start. Let's take the measurement breadth of 64. So mark a point at a 64 millimeter. So this is the rectangle. I can draw or I can fix my top view of this object in this rectangle, right? So let's start from one of the corner point. Before that, let's identify the surfaces which are visible in top view. So this surface is visible in top view, right? This surface is visible in top view. This face is also visible in top view, and this inclined face is also visible in top view, right? So let's start from this point. So from this point to this point, it is a continuous line of length 44 plus 32 plus 12. So total would be 76 plus 12, 88, right? So we have to draw a straight line from this point. Now identify this corner point on this rectangle. So this is that point. So we have to draw a straight line up to 88 millimeter on this line. So let's start. So this would be my 88. We have drawn up to this. From this point we have to move towards this side. So this length would be 20, and again this would be approximately 6 millimeter, right? So from this point onward we have to move towards this side. So let's draw that 20 millimeter on both this side. So we have drawn these two edges. Now we have to move 6 millimeter horizontally. So from this edge to this edge we have to draw 6 millimeter horizontally. Or we can even take the projection from the front view as well. We have to represent this as a visible line. So from this point onwards, let's draw a straight line joining these two, or even we can compare with the front view. So we have drawn up to this. This inclined edge is also represented as a straight line, right? So it would be, and up to this maximum dimension of the object, so it would be up to the maximum dimension of the object. So let's draw that. Right, so we have drawn this side of the boundary of the top view. Now this inclined edge is also represented as a straight line while viewing from the top, right? So it would be represented as a square of this radius is 44, so 44 by 44. So this would becomes a square while observing from the top view. So let's draw that square. First let's finish this boundary. Now draw the 44 millimeter by 44 meter square. So this point indicates this point, right? So we have to move 20 millimeter from this point. So we will get this edge. So from this edge we will move 20 millimeters. So we will get one edge. So let's first find out the point at 20 millimeter. From this point onward I have to draw 44 by 44 rectangle. So this is my 44. Again I can take the projection from the front view as well for the vertical boundary. So this curved face will be represented as a square of 44 by 44 that we have drawn over here. Now this part is remaining, right? So from this 44 we have to move 32 to get this edge. So let's draw that, or even we can take the projection from the front view. This edge is nothing but this edge, this vertical edge, and this point is nothing but the same vertical edge. It will overlap at that edge. So let's take a projection from the front view as set your reference, and this would be your line. Initially let's draw a light line. It has a circular entity at the midpoint. So we first identify the midpoint, which is exactly at mid of the object. So total would be 64. So at a midpoint it would be 32. Let's mark a point. Now this point as a center, draw a semicircle having radius equal to 20. So let's mark a 20 millimeter radius. And draw the semicircle. Let's join these two faces, make it a little bit darker, and let's draw the center line as well. Also draw the horizontal center line. Right, so this would be my top view. I think most of the part we have covered. Let's do the dimensioning. So this total length we have already represented in a front view, so we will not duplicate the same dimension in a top view or a side view, right? So let's represent this radius equal to 20. So I think most of the part is done. Let's represent this dimension as a 20 millimeter as well. So I think most of the part is done. I hope you understand the concept that we have used for drawing the top view. Do like, share and subscribe for such more content, and we'll see you in the next video.